Welcome back to Market Pros, and here we have Bitcoin on the 1 hour. So as you see, we did have a little move to the downside. Not too much to be concerned with. About a 1.6% move. Basically retrace that whole thing. Looks like we're getting front ran from the 200. First, we're going to go over the chart layout so you can see what I'm seeing. Then we will move on to the analysis. So right here we have your yellow 21 EMA, your red 50 EMA, your blue 100 SMA, and your 200 purple SMA. Next we have your VPVR here to your right, which measures horizontal volume at a certain price level. Basically how your volume is vertical, this volume is horizontal. Next we have your momentum oscillators, one being your RSI, another one being your MACD, which judges bullish and bearish momentum. Next, we have a volatility measurement, which is your BBWP. Okay, so moving averages are flat. You basically had a sideways price action. Looked like you were going to have a BART, but you had a little bit of a fake out. Coming back up, moving averages are still converged. We're in the neutral median zone for the RSI. We are above the signal line and we are above the neutral median line. So we got a little bit of bullish momentum going right now, but it would not take much to turn this around. We do have a cross to the upside, printing a dark green bar on that histogram. Like I said, this would not take much to turn around. BBWP is above its moving average. Both have positive slopes, so I would expect the volatility to continue. Now, let's go over to the order block. So that 200's coming in right at 929. So, I mean, we could get a test up there real quick, or this could have been it. This could have been the front run of that test. And so let's go on to the order block. So on the 1 hour, getting rejected from this bearish order block. It's a supply block. All right, so now if we fall back below these range lows, it's not going to look good at 16.7. I'd even say 16,700. If we fall below 16,700, that ain't going to look good. The stochastic is in extreme zone right now. And let me see here. If we close below here, we will have bearish divergence, 2 drives. If we close below here, we'll have 2 drives of bearish div. Let's go down to the 15-minute. 15-minute bearish order block right above us right now. Looks like that's where we're trying to get rejected from. We are in the extreme zone. If we do come back in here and break this last low on the stochastic, that's going to go into the bearish case. Also looks like we do have, nope, it's not a confirmed high. If this is a confirmed high though, we will have bearish div on the 15-minute as well. Let's go back to the 1 hour. We'll talk about the bullish and bearish cases. By the way, if you guys like this video so far, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below, one being the Discord. A lot of good conversation about crypto trading, investing, markets as a whole. We talk about these moves before they happen. We stay ahead of this market collectively. We share our trades. We share our strategies. A lot of good conversation there. Good community. Growing fast. Very active. So, bullish case is basically that you get back above this range. 17,130. All right. I mean, you got to break the 200, obviously. So if you break the 200, I would expect you to come up to that range high. But you also got a VPVR level here as well, plus that 200. So stay aware of that, or stay aware of that. I would expect some sort of rejection from this area. This could be it. We do have our POC right under us, so we do have some support right under us right now, plus these moving averages. So if you do break the range high at about 17,130, next stop, basically this order block up here at 17,450 region. I'd even say 17,400 because you got this VPVR level right here and this inefficiency. 2 of them actually. So Let's go back down. Nope, we already covered that. There's the bullish case. Bearish case is that you break this last low, actually. I would say 16,550. If you break 16,550, you will probably get a bounce at the 16,370 region, 16,400. But ultimately, I think we'd go back down to the range lows at 15,500. 15,800, probably get a big bounce there. But we'll come back to it by the time we break down, okay? Let's move on to Ethereum. So here on Ethereum, we've been riding this red box. This red box has been respected for so long now. We had this red box drawn since we first landed, since we first had this inefficiency right here. We had this red box drawn since all the way back there, and it has been respected quite a bit. All right, so getting rejected from it right now. Basically, we need to get back in the red box, 1225. If that happens, I would expect us to come all the way up to 1277 and this VPVR level right here at, basically 1272. All right, so RSI right now, neutral median zone above your signal line, basically a lot like Bitcoin. We need to stay above 1202 in order to stay above that signal line, which it is coming right at the bearish control zone, but by the time you get down there, it'd probably be at the neutral median line, which will still be support. All right, MACD, fresh cross to the upside. Positive momentum is increasing, but we have fallen below the zero line, so it could come up to the zero line and get rejected. Or, we get rejected from here and front run that zero line. BBWP is above its moving average in the upper zone. I would expect the volatility to continue. All right, I really don't see us going just sideways right here, but we could go sideways right here, consolidate for a little bit, and then crack back down, making a BART, which what a BART is this is the bearish case, by the way. BART is when you crack up, go sideways, crack down, looks like Bart Simpson's head. Can also work inversely. All right, so that's basically the neutral to bearish case. Bearish case is that you break this last low at 1186 and this VPVR level right here. So yeah, 1186. You break 1186, 1080 is the next stop. 1080. Like I said, bullish case, we already went over that. 1225 to 1270 region. Yeah, 1270 region. And let's go over to here. All right, so nothing really to be aware of here. Kind of front ran this bullish order block. Stochastic is trying to get back up to the upside. So we're trying. We're trying to keep the bullish momentum, but this is a long wick. If we do fall below this last candle here on a closure, that's going to be, this is a confirmed high. That's not going to look too good since we made a lower high than the last time. Okay, and we are operating on a lower low. All right, so let's go to the 15-minute. 15-minute bearish order block right above us. But we do have some support, except for right here. If we fall below this range, okay, 1213, we're probably going to come back down to, 1200, and fill this order block. We do have an inefficiency right here. Basically this candle and this candle. So basically this whole order block, a lot of hot air. As you see on the VPVR, it's a lot of hot air, which means there's not a lot of support in that area. Okay, let's go back to the 1 hour. Let's move on to Solana. Solana getting rejected from that order block right there. Stochastic pointed to the upside, coming out of extreme zones. Solana looks pretty weak, to be honest. Solana looks pretty weak. We kind of got front ran of that order block. If we do roll over and cross 1172, $11 is next. After that, $10. Solana's not looking too good, especially if Bitcoin rolls over. All right, so getting rejected by the 21 and the 50, wicked up to the 50, still closing below the 21, being held down. BBWP pointed to the downside, could consolidate here for a minute. MACD, we're going to find out whether we get a fresh cross to the upside or just a retest and resumption. The retest and resumption is a little more likely considering we just entered the bearish control zone. We're trying to get back out of it. We did get the test of the signal line, so we're finding support on that. If we don't get above this neutral median line in these last highs, that's not going to look very good. If we get rejected from here and enter that bearish control zone or cross this signal line from here, I would expect us to break down. Okay? So, I mean, that's basically it. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the mother channel. Show some support in the bear market. It's very hard to grow a YouTube channel in the bear market. I'm bringing you guys this content every single day, trying to keep you ahead of the market. Turn on those bell notifications so you get notified with this time-sensitive content. I wish everyone well. Everyone have a great morning. Everyone have a great afternoon and a great evening. And I will see you tomorrow.